live from Newcastle, South Africa on the Saturday evening. Keeping the promise of being you. Perhaps you didn't realize you made a promise. I didn't either. But when we come into this world to just be who we are, we make this promise to ourselves, an unspoken promise. A promise to blaze a trail that is who we are. And it's not an obligation thing. It's not I need to do this, or it is my responsibility, or it is my duty. It is just who we are inside that inevitably just comes from within into our external world. And we keep that promise as we unbecome who we are not. We keep the promise of being ourselves. And you reach a point where the work that you do in the world is not about the work that you do. It's about who you are. The work comes through the foundation of being. The doing comes through the being. And there is no doing anymore. There's just being who you are. And it's not outcome related. It's to do with the journey, walking the footsteps of your particular journey. Who are you? And what is the promise that you keep to yourself? Is there anything that comes to you with that? And it doesn't have to be verbalized. It's not about the label. It's not about the definition. It's about the feeling. Out of everything we do in this world, when it comes to obligation, responsibility, keeping promises, the highest one is keeping the promise to ourselves to just be who we are and allow that to shine through, that light within to just shine through into what we do, into our daily functioning, into how we express ourselves, into how we respond to anyone. And that's the magic of the alignment, just being able to do that. You matter. You're worthy of being who you are and the promise of who you are. And I was reminded of this today, just being in a situation where I responded after some stereotyping, after I read a message of some stereotyping that in my truth is really not true. And I responded from who I am. And as the response came tumbling out, I realized that I'm keeping the promise to myself without any sense of responsibility, without any duty, without obligation, because it just comes. What is coming for you right now? Do you feel that you're keeping the promise of who you are? And do you feel that you're blazing a trail, walking into the world, who you are? No compromises, and just giving who you are your all. That's something I'm reminded of every day. I don't always get that aligned as I'd like to, but it's important for me. And I'm just putting it out there because it may be important for you too. You matter. Shining your light matters. You get to do this, not for an outcome, for your journey, for you. Love and light.